Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Kicking off today with a player, this is starting to become like Benzema last year, a player that gets mentioned every day. It's Alvaro Morata. The links grow ever stronger with Morata. It really does seem like this guy is Arsenal's number one target. Juventus's manager Allegri came out and admitted that, listen, I don't think Morata will be at Juventus next season, and they're already looking for replacements. They seem resigned to the fact that Morata's going to be leaving. We're reading that Morata is going to be in talks with his parent club, Real Madrid. Remember, Real Madrid, they have this buyback clause in his contract. So he's going to be in talks with them to negotiate it. And from all what I've heard, and listen, you can't take it as gospel. This is just things that you hear from people, you know, with little bits of influences. And they say that Arsenal, they want Morata. Morata is the guy that they have identified. He's young, he's talented, and they've identified him as the striker that can take them forward. Alvaro Morata is the player that at the moment they are pursuing. And we're going to have to watch this space on this one, but definitely it seems like Morata is the player that Arsenal are really hot on the heels of. Another player that I spoke about also yesterday was Kalidou Koulibaly, centre-back, plays for Napoli. Again, I'm being told that these rumours are not necessarily just rumours, that Arsenal are interested in him. They know it'd be quite a lot of money, £20 million, which for a centre-back is quite a lot, but the Senegalese international is really talented. Many people have said that last season he was one of the best centre-backs in the league. There's been rumours that he's not necessarily happy in Naples because, you know, he suffered a bit of racism, etc. So, you know, he wouldn't get that sort of stuff in the Premier League. And playing for a club like Arsenal, you know, he'd be well up for that. Although we also hearing that it's not just Arsenal interested in him, Chelsea are interested in him, a host of clubs are interested in him. Because, you know, that's another position really that there's not loads and loads of really good centre-backs around at the moment. So Koulibaly seems to be in demand, but again, another player that it seems like Arsenal are taking a look at, Koulibaly. And if they were to get Koulibaly, I think a lot of fans would be happy because we do feel that we need improving in that area. Now, this rumour is very interesting. It's emerged today, and it's a guy called Tom Rogic. Plays for Celtic, 23 years of age, an attacking midfielder. He impressed for Celtic last season as they won the league. We're being told that he'd be valued at about £7 million, and that Arsenal looking at him hard. Arsenal very interested in him. Kind of a coincidence that England are playing Australia, don't you think? I always look at these ones with, you know, a lot of scepticism when I see this, and I think, yeah, all right, so it all nicely fits in. Australia playing England tonight in Sunderland. It's nice, yeah, nice romantic rumour. You know, gets everyone talking. I'm not 100% sure about this one. You've got to think as well to yourself that Arsenal got a couple of really talented midfielder players out on loan. John Torrell at Birmingham, what's going to happen to him? Are they going to bring him back? Because he had a brilliant season at Birmingham, getting player of the season, you know, goal of the season there. He was brilliant. Is it time to bring him back? And what about Zalalem up there at Rangers? Is it time to bring him back? He had a decent season over there, got a bit of toughening up there at Rangers. So I don't know about the Tom Rogic one. For me, a lot of that is to do with the fact that that England are playing Australia, and it all ties in, but we'll have to wait and see whether I'm right or wrong on that one. Lots of Arsenal players being linked with moves away today as well. Now, we're going to start off first of all with the Mesut Ozil one. Mesut Ozil's come out and said, listen, I'm going to discuss my contract extension after the Euros, which has got a lot of people talking, here we go, heard this before, Van Persie, Nasri, going to discuss it later, then they do an off. However, Ozil has also come out strongly in praise of Arsene Wenger, saying how he's an incredible manager. He loves playing under him. He loves playing for Arsenal. So I think this could be more of a genuine one where Ozil is saying, listen, let me concentrate on the Euros, and then I'll sort out my extension afterwards. But he's come out quite publicly, Ozil, this week and said that I'm very, very happy at Arsenal. I don't really want to move, and I love playing under Arsene Wenger. So let's hope that that is the case. But this other one as well is another player who's come out this week and said, I love it at Arsenal. I don't want to go anywhere else. I'm committed. And that's Hector Bellerin. Now, Bellerin, heavy links all over the place today, linking him with a move back to Barcelona. Remember, he, bit like says Fabregas, came to Arsenal from the Barcelona academy. He's come up through the ranks at Arsenal, and we all know he's a fantastic player. Got into the player of the team of the season as a right back for the Premier League. He's been absolutely fantastic. How he's not in the Spain team, I don't know. Now, Dani Alves, the current right back for Barcelona, has been a staple there for years. Brilliant player, by the way, but knocking on a bit. He's moving on to Juventus next season. Barcelona are looking for a replacement, and we're being told that, you know, they're willing to offer up to 40 million euros to try and bring Hector Bellerin to the new camp. I know that Arsenal will not be in any mood whatsoever to sell him. The only time that probably something like this could happen would be if his head was turned. This is the problem when you get players from Barcelona. Even with Morata, if you bought him from Madrid, and Madrid, he played well at Arsenal, a couple of years' time, Real Madrid come in, want him back. You know, their heads do get turned. This, you know, they're going back to great clubs, going back to clubs where they grew up. I'm hopeful that in this case, Bellerin is not going to want to go anywhere, because he seems like he's very, very happy at Arsenal. And he's come out and said it's a less, you know, I hope that he doesn't go anywhere, because he's been absolutely fantastic for Arsenal. And finally, another Arsenal player being linked with a move away. This time, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, linked with a move to Leicester. Leicester making big moves, right? But linked with a move to Leicester. It's been around in a lot of the publications. I'm not sure about this one either. My understanding is that Arsenal want to keep hold of Oxlade-Chamberlain. Yes, he never have a very disappointing season last year, but Arsene Wenger still has a lot of faith in him, and, you know, really wants to see if you know, they can push him further to develop. He needs to start doing it now as well. He's such a talented player. We haven't seen the best of him. But Oxlade-Chamberlain being linked to a move to Leicester. We've been told in some of the publications that if he moves to Leicester, then Arsenal will try and make a move for Mane, who plays for Southampton, as a replacement. And I don't know. Again, Mane's a very good player. But again, as I said, I tend to think that Arsenal will try and hang on to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. But that's a few players being linked with moves away. Now, let's get into what you guys have had to say yesterday. Once again, thank you for the thousands of comments that have come in. Barry Ryan says we should go all out for Lukaku. 25 goals last season in a poor performing Everton side. He's got Premier League experience and only 23 years of age. He's big, powerful centre forward, more pace than Giroud, more clinical in front of goal. Plus, he wants to move. No brainer for me. Lukaku does want to move. Lukaku's put it out there and said that he already knows where he wants to go to as well. The rumours are that it's Chelsea, and which he said he wants to play Champions League football, and they're not in the Champions League. But that is the rumour, the strong rumour that Chelsea might buy him back. £65 million we're being told. I'm not sure if he's worth that much, but he certainly will be very expensive because he's a young player. Dali Carla says Arsenal should grab Koulibaly before Chelsea, United and Bayern. He's an amazing defender. LVR Soul says, wouldn't mind selling one of Aaron Ramsey or Jack Wilshere to get Kante in. Kante can carry the ball similar to Wilshere, yet he's a bigger engine than Ramsey, can tackle better than both. Not to mention he can pass the ball well and apparently really wants to play for us. I'd love Kante. I don't know if I'd be selling those two. Ramsey had a very bad season last year, but that's last year. I think I'd give him another season to try and improve. Wilshere, I see Wilshere as a future captain of Arsenal. If you can get him fit and on the pitch, Wilshere is a superb player. Just don't see enough of him because of injuries. Javid says Romelu Lukaku instead of Morata. Let's just do this last one here. This guy goes by the name, his handle's Danny Welbeck. He says only two more players, a striker and a centre-back, and we will actually challenge for the league. I kind of agree with that. You know, if we can get those players in, and they're top quality players, we can challenge for the league. Two main guys in those positions, a main striker and a main centre-back. All of a sudden, we've got a much stronger team. What do you guys think? Don't forget to leave it in the comments below. And don't forget, yesterday I said that I'd give away this top signed by Robert Perez when we got to 200,000 followers on Instagram. Well, thank you very much. We've just achieved that. We've got 200,000 followers on Instagram, so thanks. We're going to be doing a competition for this shirt later on, so look out for that on Instagram. You can win yourself that if you are following us. If you're not following us, get over there and follow us. And don't forget to subscribe to the Man Like Robbie channel. Thanks to everyone who subscribed to that so far. Got a brand new video out on there today talking about who's going to win the Champions League. Why couldn't it be Arsenal there? Maybe one year in my lifetime. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around about the same time tomorrow.